Hiya. Okay, tonight's review. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Or in other words, Mission Impossible 5. Yeah. So, the latest vehicle for Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt of the IMF Impossible Missions Force, like, you know. What's the plot? Turns out that the IMF wants to be disbanded by Alec Baldwin, innit, as the kind of secretary guy, whatever, after IMF blew up Moscow in last movie. So they want to disbar it, you know, and get rid of it. But meanwhile, there's the Syndicate, which is the anti-IMF, which they're going round world, like, you know, destroying stuff or whatever. So it's up to Ethan Hunt and his team in rogue mode, because they've got to go rogue, you know, again. They're always going rogue. Ever since first movie, it were rogue, weren't he, you know. So, so they're going rogue, and they've got to stop the Syndicate from, like, you know, taking over whatever. Yeah. So can they do it? That's the basic kind of plot. Yeah. What did I think of it? It's, I mean, it's alright, it's okay. I don't think overall there's quite as much action in this Mission Impossible as there is in others, or it didn't seem that way. And I think the running time, 2 hours 10 minutes, I think if they'd have cut, say, 20 minutes out of non-action scenes, I think then it would have come across as a bit better, a bit more action-packed than it is. Yeah. Although the action scenes in it, I mean, that opening scene on the side of the plane, that is fucking awesome, that. Because I've watched it a few times, that. I've seen it twice now at cinema, and you see it on trailer and clips and all that. And it's like, there were a thing on internet as well, 10 movie stunts you can't believe is real. And it were trying to state that, yeah, they actually had crews on side at plane as it took off and all this. And I'm thinking, and usually you think, well, that's just fucking bollocks. They'd never allow that, you know, for insurance and all this and what have you. But it's so spot on, that scene. If that scene is a special effect, like, say, if it's green screen or whatever, it's one at best I've ever seen, because it's absolutely spot on, especially that shot where he's on side, it's taken off, and you see the sun, you know, the light of the sun go across the side of the airplane. I mean, it's absolutely spot. It looks totally real, that, completely. And but you think it fucking can't be. They can't have done that. No way. But like I say, if that's a special effect, it's one at best I've ever seen, that. And it's a cracking opening to the movie. One of the best pre-credit sequences they've done, that. You know, open the door. And yeah, you get that Paris Opera House sequence. That's all right as well. And I like that scene as well. I mean, all usual teams back, you know. Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt, Ving Rhames is back, Simon Pegg as the comedy relief, like, you know. So they're all back in it, and you've got the, who is it, Rebecca Ferguson, is it, that plays a decent part. I also like that scene. It's kind of total conceit in a way, but it's the scene where they go the underwater sequence, you know, and he's got to replace this thing. That's pretty good. And just as he loses it, mini spoiler-ish, but not mega, where he's like, oh, he's lost it and he's floating away, he's fucked, he's dead, you know. And then the girl comes in, boom, grabs hold of him, and they fly out to Urlot, like, you know. That's a pretty good scene, but the thing is, well, he's dead again, isn't he? You know, like in number 3. totally fucking dead, and they have to revive him with so he comes through like his foot, like, you know, like, oh yeah, oh we've done it, we've got the whatever, and then there's a car chase, and then he gets on this bike, you know, and he's chasing this girl. And there's this big bike chase on freeways, you know, 100 mile an hour, 150 mile an hour. And then you suddenly think, hold on a minute, 2 minutes ago he was dead, you know. So it's like, but, I mean, I don't mind that, it's Mission Impossible, innit? It's Ethan Hunt trying to save world, you know, the Mish, yeah. So I didn't mind that, even though that's total bollocks. Is that possible, for doing 180 mile an hour bike ride 2 minutes after you were dead? You know, well, for a movie hero it is, I mean, obviously, innit, you know. So, my only one real complaint in it is the kind of ending, which, without giving too much away, it's just, I mean, the guy who plays the villain's pretty good, but the ending, basically, the last 20 minutes, yeah, well, the last 10, basically, you've got a bit of suspense with the suicide bomb thing, but the basic ending is just a chase through streets and a bit of a knife fight with the girl with this other guy. Now, there's nothing wrong with the scene in itself, but to me, it's a middle of the film type scene. To have the ending as we have it, as the ending to a multi-million-pound summer blockbuster, I expected a bit more, actually. I were a bit disappointed with that. Expected a bit more of, I don't know, just a bit more than just a chase through streets. It seemed a bit poxy, that, like, you know. But overall, though, I mean, yeah, it's definitely watchable. It's not my favourite IMF movie. I think number 3's my favourite, although first and third are probably best. Although I've not seen number 4 for quite a while. I'm going to have to pick it up. I've just been in an exchange shop today, but they've not got it in at the moment. Should be able to pick it up for about 2p, you know. But I'll get round to that and give it another watch. But this one, it's about, yeah, I'd give it about 3.5. 3.5 to 4 IMF databases on a good day out of 5. Yeah, maybe 3.5 to 4ish. But I was looking on Wiki, and apparently there's a sequel planned. You know, again, another Mission Impossible movie. What a surprise, like, you know. But I mean, he's what? He's early 50s now, cruising. You think, well, how long can, you know, how longer can he be doing these? But the thing is, it's like, I mean, Stallone's still doing them, and he's in his late 60s. So if Cruise is going to do Ethan Hunt until then, it's going to be like Mission Impossible 22, innit? You know, Mission Impossible Zinner, you know. Try your mission, should you decide to accept it, like, so. But I'll still watch it, continue watching them, because I don't mind Mission Impossibles. They're all right, like, you know. So yeah, that's it. That's it, more or less. My review of Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.